So, post-match then, haven't done one of these, but I think it's only right that I do one. Did we expect anything else, really? I'm not disappointed because, to be brutally honest, we don't deserve to stay up at all. We've probably been, I would say, the second worst team in the division behind Cardiff. I think Plymouth have a bit more guts about them than we do. We've been gutless all season, and everybody was getting excited about the fact that, you know, we'd hit a bit of form. But had we hit form? I don't think we had. We've been in so many games this season where we have won points that we shouldn't have won. Hull City away, ridiculous own goal, got us out of the shit. Sheffield Wednesday at home, completely outplayed the whole game, scored twice in the last 8 minutes. Derby at home, outplayed, scored 2 goals in injury time. Stoke away, had 1 shot last minute, managed to equalise. Coventry at home, ridiculous own goal in the 92nd minute. I mean, I could go on and on and on. We should be about 10 points adrift in that division. And today, just reinforced what I've just said. It was completely gutless, embarrassing. There was no heart. I mean, when we went 1-0 down, you could see the heads drop. There was not one player there that rolled their sleeves up and took control of the situation, like a captain. So please do not tell me that McGuinness is Luton Town captain material, because that was crying out for Kai Naismith all game. We said it before the game. He should be on because he's an organiser, he's experienced, he'll pull people around the pitch, he'll get players going, he'll lead by example. And we didn't even put him on until the last, 8 minutes? It was absolutely ridiculous. Pointless then putting Burke on for Makoso. I don't understand why he's done that. Morris wasn't even in the game, so I can understand why he went off. But to bring Chong on, I mean, is he really going to affect the game and get us back in the game? I don't think so. And we said it during the game as well. Every time Clark plays in the midfield, we lose the midfield. Yeah, you know, he gets the club and he's a Luton man and stuff. He loves it, you know, he wants to play for the badge. But the simple reality of it is, every time he plays in the middle of the park, we lose the midfield. You know, Walsh was ineffective. Asgard had one of those games where, you know, he doesn't turn up, maybe turns up for 5 minutes, and the rest of the game he's anonymous. I mean, it was completely gutless. Mengi looks like a player who doesn't want to play for the club. And I think now, when we go down, I think Doughty will probably go. I think Mengi will go. I think Chong will be looking for a way out. Morris needs to go. Baptiste needs to go. Bell needs to go. 6 or 7 need to go. And I don't want them playing for Luton Town anymore. You know, yeah, they served us well getting up to the Premier League and all that rubbish, but I'm afraid those players have got to go and we've got to start again. Nordas looks like he should be playing for Barton Rovers, so I don't think he's good enough. So it needs wholesale changes, and Sweet's going to have to bring players in. And I don't quite know how he's going to attract players to League One. So I can see Asgard going as well, because I think Leeds are sniffing around him. So, yeah, there's got to be a major clear out in the summer, because that is embarrassing. And the fans were singing, "You're not fit to wear the shirt," and they're right. You know, the fans are voting on their feet, just like everybody voted yesterday on their feet for reform to get that prick out of government. And it's the same thing with this football club at the moment. Yeah, we all love it, and you know, we'll always be Luton Town fans. But those players out there today, I mean, people like Kevin Nichols and Mick Harford and people like that, and David Priestley's of this world, my God, you know, they gave everything for this football club. And I'm afraid this season, those players have fallen well short. I think a lot of them think that they're Premiership players or better than Luton Town. And yeah, let them go and let's start again. I don't give a shit if we play the youth team and get battered every week, because eventually those players will come good, and it's about time we got rid of these players who don't want to wear the badge with pride and are just there for the money. I mean, some of these guys are on £20,000-25,000 a week. It's totally embarrassing. So I'm afraid, we deserve to go down, and that's the bottom line, really. Had we have stayed up by default, that in itself would have been embarrassing. So we've only got ourselves to blame. And, we look forward to a summer of change, and we go again in League One. But there's absolutely no guarantee that we'll go up from League One. There's been better teams than us that have stagnated in that division for years. Sunderland did it, Bolton are in there, Portsmouth were in there for a long time. Clubs with bigger fan bases than ours, bigger stadiums. So, there's no guarantee that we'll come straight back up. At the moment, Luton Town, as a football team, are a bit of a laughing stock, and I'm afraid that is the bottom line. So let's see what happens in the summer. Come on, you Hatters.